Namaste, everybody. Namaste. So I want to welcome all of you here today, and I'm going to speak a little bit about India. This has been an amazing time for me here, and listening to the amazing speakers yesterday. Rupert Sheldrake spoke about morphic resonance. He spoke about being with the flow. It was really thought-provoking for me to hear these great speakers. And I was thinking about Amazing Grace, the healing modality. And I realized that for me, it's all about Amazing Grace. I'm here because of that. And I want to speak about Amazing Grace. And I want to speak about Amazing Grace in India. And how do the dots connect between what I have experienced since yesterday and what I have come here with as an offering and as an intention. Why India? Why do we get drawn to India? Why do people keep getting drawn to India? Because on the outside, it is such a challenging place, and it's such a culture shock for almost all of us. Even though I'm an Indian, it can be quite a culture shock and quite a challenge for me to be there also. And then yesterday, Rupert Sheldrake also spoke about India, and he spoke about India so much. And then I met so many people who just kept speaking to me about India and how they keep going back there, and they come back and they don't know what keeps pulling them there. And I was thinking this morphic resonance, or this memory, the collective memory of what people have done in the past and how it stays within the environment, and how when we go back to the same place, whether we have been there back in the past or not, we somehow once again connect with the great higher consciousness and intentions that people have thought about, experienced, or meditated on. So we just keep getting connected to that, and that's one of the reasons why I feel so drawn to the land, India. So coming back to Amazing Grace and the healing modality, it's just very, very apt for me to bring this amazing modality of healing, where the disconnection from consciousness goes away, where there is a complete bonding with the person we are offering healing to. And for us to take that healing to India, for me, this is something very sacred, because the other thing about morphic resonance and being in the flow and being in the state of oneness with the consciousness, for me, is also about going to a place which has practiced this deep, authentic spirituality for generations. So when I experience that oneness, I feel that if we are to take it to India, where people have practiced this heightened state of awareness for so many years, somehow each one of us is going to be making an amazing contribution to create this collective memory of richness of healing. I want healing, and I want a world which is without boundaries, without divisions. So for me, it's a matter of great inspiration and great upliftment that we should be going to India and creating this collective memory of healing there. And then the level of healing globally, within the environment, within creation, within our entire solar system, somewhere is definitely going to be lifted. It's like whether we go to a church or we go to a temple or we go to any sacred space, because a great practice has taken place there over generations, over hundreds of years. So when we go there, the energy just embraces us completely. And it is the same healing energy. I feel that if we go to India and if we offer healing, it's going to spread everywhere also. And the heightened energy of that land is just probably a very potent place to be in. And the place that Annette is proposing this time where we go to is this sacred land called Ganeshpuri. Ganeshpuri is a very small town in India in a state called Maharashtra. It has amazing ancient spiritual history, and the people whom we are planning to heal this time over there are the tribals who have lived on that land, the original tribe of this place who have lived there. And it would be really amazing for us to see with how little they live and how little materialism is really required to experience the state of oneness and joy that these people live in. So the path that I follow teaches us and gives me the experience that when I practice selfless giving, which has a spiritual word in Sanskrit called seva. Seva means offering service without any expectation of anything in return. And seva is one of the most amazing transformational spiritual practices. It's so mystical. On one hand, we are only giving, and I think just for the sake of semantics, we can say it's giving, but it's fully only receiving and receiving and receiving. So this would be a very spiritual experience for all of us. This would be definitely an amazing experience of seeing how amazinGRACE holds within its womb this potential for us to feel further uplifted by offering healing to other people. So yeah, this is what I feel about amazinGRACE coming to India. And thank you all of you. Thank you for being here. Namaste.